What's going on YouTube, and welcome to another video. This is my 2004 Porsche Boxster Hell. So as you can see, the Porsche looks really sorry for itself. No rear bumper. It was like that when I got it. It's a little bit scratched and beaten up. There's scratches here, dents here. There's a bit of rust all over the place on the car, and no front bumper. So in this video, we're going to tackle the body and try and make it look a little bit better than what it is. I may upset some of the purists, but come on, let's get on. Let me show you what I'm going to do to it.
Life is what you make it. I feel like amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on drip I can't afford, but that's the price.
So there you are. I've bought a 997 front end for my Boxster, and the reason is I don't really like the Boxster front end. Don't like the headlights. Don't like the grinny front bumper. But I do prefer the 997 front end and also the headlights. It just looks so much better. So yeah, in this video, we're going to get the old wings off and we're going to get this fitted. So yeah, let's get on. As I said, the kit is just a bolt-on kit, so it replaces these front wings. The bumper kind of just bolts on in the usual place. There is a little bit of drilling on the front bumper and the wings for the mounting holes, but other than that, there's nothing I really need to do. It should just fit straight on. Okay, so to take the front wings off, obviously we've got the bolts that run at the top. We've got some bolts that run along here. I think these are holding the wing in place, but we'll see. Obviously, I'm going to take off this front air scoop as well, so we can get access to see if there's any bolts underneath here. I think there might be some in here, but we'll check out those when we get to them. So yeah, I think it's fairly straightforward to do both sides. So yeah, let's just get on and do it.
So we start by removing all the bolts on the top of the wing. We then remove the retaining bolt that holds the filler neck in place. Then we take off the plastic bracket that connects the bumper to the wing. We then undo the lower bolt that holds the wing to the sill. We then remove the headlight tray from the wing. This will go back on later as we need this to fit the headlights. We then undo the mounting bracket for the radiators, giving us ease of access to the lower bracket holding the wing on at the front.
Okay, so to take the wing off on the driver's side, I'm going to take out this, well, it looks like a reservoir, and I don't know whether or not it's part of the fuel system or not, because all the fuel system is here, so the fuel filler system. So yeah, got to take all that out to get to two bolts behind there.
With the reservoir out the way, we can now remove the bolts that hold the wing on. The final part is to remove the bonnet hinge as the wing is actually pinned underneath it, then the wing is released.
So we've got the driver's side wing off. Now that has taken me a lot longer than I initially expected, so I'm going to offer up the fiberglass wing and see what it looks like, and then we'll try and move on and get the other side done. So yeah, let's see what it looks like. So the fiberglass wing is on, and to be honest with you, the fitment's not too bad, considering it's a fairly cheap fiberglass wing. Now the body line here is not too bad. We have got some movement to move the wing out here, so we can get this line perfect. Now I'm probably not going to do that. I'm going to send that off to a body shop and get these wings kind of finally prepped and painted. The top where the wing sits on the inner wing, it's yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. It does need trimming because it does overlap a little bit far, but these kind of first bolts that went on are fairly okay. What I'll need to do is obviously get the second wing on, front bumper on, and see what the body lines look like. So yeah, what we're waiting for, let's get this wing off get the fiberglass one on.
As we did on the driver's side, we take the plastic bracket off, we drop the radiator down so we can gain access to the bracket on the inner wing. So we drop the washer bottle out of the way, gaining access to the bolts behind it. So repeating what we did on the driver's side, we take the top bolts out, and again, the bonnet hinge has to come off to release the wing.
So as you can see, we've got the passenger wing off a lot easier than the driver's side. Obviously, first time doing it on the driver's side. So when I did it on the passenger side, I kind of knew what I needed to do. Now underneath here, it's really clean, and I'm really pleased with the actual overall state of the body for a 14-year-old car. And obviously it's a Porsche, you would expect it to be in good condition, and it is. I don't know why it was written off, because there is no damage to the suspension or anything that I can see taking this off and inspecting it. Now there is a few bits of rust, but I'm going to sort them out in a later video maybe, or just get them all sorted when it goes to the body shop. You can see these shocks have seen better days. Now we have got something coming for that. I do want to put coilovers on this, so in a later video we will be doing that. But yeah, overall I'm really happy. Brake pipes all look good. So now there's only one thing for it, and that's to get this new wing on. And there we are, the wing is on. So that was fairly straightforward, to be honest. A lot easier on the passenger side to fit than the driver's side. But then again, I think it's simply because I did the driver's side, and it kind of put me in good stead for the passenger side. Now both wings do need finishing, like I said, but I've just bolted the wing in here to hold it in place, and it fits really, really well. We've got the upright here that we're gonna have to kind of sort out at some point. The radiator obviously has to get bolted back up. We've got the headlight rail to go in, and if we go down to the body line here by the door, you can see it's not too bad actually. Just needs pulling out a little bit at the bottom, and if we go underneath the wing, you can see, if the camera will adjust, you can see the little tabs that we just need to kind of drill holes in so we can bolt the wing on. So that'll be like kind of bring it all in and align it. And then what we'll do at the top obviously is the mounting holes here we'll drill out. But you can see this wing again has been finished too finely here, which I'm not too bothered about, because when the bonnet's closed you're not going to see that. So the other side's a bit too far out, and this side's been trimmed a little bit too much. Now what we're going to do now, there's only one thing for it, is we're going to put that rubber trim back on, and we're going to get the front bumper back on.
So to get the 997 front bumper to fit, we actually need to take the crash bar off. This actually needs cutting down by about 3 inches either end for it to fit the 997 front bumper, and I'll get this done when it goes into the body shop. So to make sure the front bumper is aligned properly and it will fit correctly, I need to fix the wings in place. So I drill out the holes for the original mountings and use the original bolts to fix the wings in place.
So there we are, both wings now bolted on. As you can see, the bolts are in the right place and the wings are aligned. Now what I need to do is make sure that the door's open. So I haven't done this yet. So this is the driver's door. Let's see if it opens without any problems. These body lines seem to be okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Open it all the way up. Close it. Perfect. Passenger side, let's see what that looks like. Down here, to grapple in the bush. Sorry about the dodgy camera work. Let's have a look. Oh yes, no catching whatsoever. This gap here I'm really happy with, and again the finish on the wings not brilliant, but the body shop can sort that out. So all we need to do now is get the front bumper on and see what it all looks like bolted up. Let's get on.
So for the initial test fit, we fixed the bumper to the wings using tech screws. These will be removed and proper fixings used when it goes to the body shop, but for now, this will do to hold it in place.
Okay, so the front bumper is on. Now we've got some low spots. The front bumper's sitting low. So all I need to do is raise this bit of plastic up and it should bring it all in line.
So this bracket needs moving up about 1/2 inch to get the alignment correct.
So I've adjusted the bracket, and to be honest with you, I'm pretty happy with that for a first fit. And this side is pretty much the same. Now let's see, because I haven't actually even thought about this, if the bonnet closes. Let's see how we get on. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I know it doesn't close properly because I need to adjust. Oh, but it does close. I need to adjust that. So there's no body line here. That needs sorting. Again, the body shop can do that. There's a bit of a line here. Now I'm guessing that these wings need to be pushed out a little bit to make them fit. There'll be some adjustments that the body shop can do, but overall, I'm well happy. Okay, so the front bumper's now on. Now we need to tackle the rear bumper. This is going to be straightforward because we've got a standard Porsche Boxster bumper to put on, and I'm just going to screw it into the 3 mounting holes on the top. I'm not going to do anything else because it's probably going to have to come back off at some point when we put the engine in. So yeah, first of all I need to drop the spoiler down so I can get the bumper on and get the screws in.
So the spoiler actually has to come off to get access to put the bumper on. So with the rear bumper in place, we then bolt it down with the original fixings. And then I'll refit the rear spoiler and make sure it works properly.
So there we are, guys. The 997 front end is on the Boxster, and I think it looks so much better than the Boxster standard front end. I just like the kind of Carrera front end. I just think it looks a little bit slicker and a little bit mean over the teardrop front end. Yes, we need headlights, side lights, and indicators to make this kind of front end absolutely perfect, along with the grills. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but we are going to do something with them. Now, this will have to go to the body shop to get finished off. Whether it gets primed and or painted, I'm not sure yet, but it's come a long way and it looks so much better with the front bumper on. I don't know whether you agree. Let me know in the comments section below. Now, guys, don't forget there's still loads to come with the Boxster. We've got the engine to go back in, we've got some suspension tricks, and there's a few other things and ideas that I'm playing with. So, guys, don't forget, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, give me a thumbs up and comment in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.